YouTube was popping, y'all. It's your boy D Hyde. Just want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, man. You and your family staying safe, staying blessed. Now, today's video, man, I just wanted to jump in here really quick and show you guys exactly how I achieve a nice, clean, shaved head, okay? Using two simple tools, all right? Number one tool will definitely have to be Noxzema. And the reason why I love the Noxzema so much is because it gives me a nice, clean, smooth finish. It also has eucalyptus in here, which gives you that minty feel on your head. And it's a deep cleansing product. So not only is it going to help by giving you a nice, clean, smooth shave, it's also going to help by cleaning out those pores and leaving the skin feeling nice and soft. And that's why I really enjoy using the Noxzema when it comes to shaving my head. Now, I did a video about this Noxzema, I want to say a couple years ago. If you guys haven't seen that video, you can click on the card that pops up. Now, in that video, I actually used the Noxzema with a little simple throwaway razor, and I was able to achieve a nice, clean shaved head with this. Now, in today's video, I wanted to switch it up a little bit and use the Noxzema, but with a different razor, okay? So I went down to Walmart last week and picked up the Big Flex 4 Sensitive. This is a pack of 3. I think it was like 5 something. So these have 4 blades on them. Now I went ahead and tried them last week just to see how well they can actually cut down the hair and see if that can speed up the process of me shaving my head. I want to say about 70% of the time, I'll just go ahead and use my liners. All right, these are the GTXs right here. And all I do with this is just go ahead and clean the head up, and I'm pretty good to go. Now, for those of you that's been following the channel for a while, man, you guys know that I've tried a lot of different tools when it comes to shaving my head, from electric razors to safety razors, the little big throwaway razors. I tried it all, but I never really gave one of these 4-blade razors a real go, okay? And that's why I picked it up last week to test it out for the first time. And I was actually pleasantly surprised on how quick the process was. And I was able to be in and out a lot faster than me just going ahead and shaving my whole head down with the liners. And that's why I wanted to drop this video today, just to show you guys how I achieve this clean shaved head by using these 2 products, all right? This big 4-blade sensitive razor along with the Noxzema. Now, if you guys want to see my video where I talked about all the tools that I've used when it comes to shaving my head, you can definitely click on the card that pops up and it'll take you directly there, okay? Now, with that being said, man, let's get into this process. Now, the first step that I do is go ahead and create my lines and knock off the hair back here. One thing I can't do with the razor is go past this point right here, but I always get little bumps if I take the blade down too far down in this area, okay? So what I usually do is I'll clean all this up from here down with my liners, and then everything from here up, I'll cut with the razor. And then I also create a little guideline right here, and this is for whenever I'm done shaving my head to start my blend. So the first thing I'm gonna do is come here, and all I'm gonna do is just knock off all this here. So after hitting the neck, let me go ahead and mark my line when it comes to my beard. All right, see how I marked that there? Now I'm gonna do the other side. All right, so once I created this line on both sides, I got the back of the neckline where I wanted it, took off all that on the lower part. I'm good to go, okay? So the next step will be to add the Noxzema. Now, I have used hot towels in the past to kind of, test it out a little bit. It works pretty well, but for me personally, I don't really use it. It's not something that I have to use. Again, I'm just trying to cut down the time when it comes to shaving my head and just making the whole process a little faster. And again, using a hot towel, it wasn't bad, but it's not something that's completely 100% necessary for me. So what I typically do is just go ahead and slap the Noxzema on my head, rub it in really good, and then start my shaving, okay? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. As you guys can see, it's nice and creamy. It looks just like shaving cream, man. All I'm gonna do is just massage this into my chrome dome, all right? Now, again, the cool thing about this is if your head is sensitive, you want a clean shave, without going against the grain. Using a blade like this and going just with the grain should give you a nice clean shaved head. So let's go ahead and shave the head now. And if it starts to dry up a little bit, you can always use some of this hot water. Just kind of dip your hand in it, and this will help lather it up again. And you can always put more Noxzema on your head, okay? All right, let's get into it. You can always go over it again just to clean it up. Now let's go ahead and test it out. And going with the grain feels super, super smooth. Going against the grain, I can feel a tiny little bit of stubble, but that's good enough for me. And again, this whole process is just to speed things up. Once I create my lines, you know, my guidelines, all I want to do is slap Noxzema on my head, shave my head as fast as possible, and get the hell out of the bathroom, okay? So using a tool like this can definitely be beneficial. All right, so let me go ahead and speed this process up. Now, whenever I'm doing this process, man, I like to take the razor, and as I pass, I like to take my hand and rub this area. And you can feel when you have shaved everything off, okay? You can actually feel it. So you can feel anything that you've missed when it comes to back here. You know, if you don't have the proper mirrors and stuff like that. Another key thing too, fellas, is just make sure you follow the pattern that your hair grows in, okay? So if I'm cutting here, you see how I come like that from the crown of my head to the front, and then from here, I start to angle my blade. See that? They come down. So I'm starting from the crown, and then I'm working my way down like that, okay? You can always go back and just make sure you got a nice clean cut, man. You know, again, this is just something that's gonna be quick, convenient. These 4 blades, it's gonna knock the hair off super quick, get it down low. And it's not gonna get it super, super, super clean. When you rub your hand against the grain, you can definitely feel some of that stubble, but having it this low is definitely good enough for me. And I'm good to go with this, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use a nice hot towel to wipe my head with. Now there's a couple more things I like to do once I shave my head. I like to use some witch hazel. Take a little bit of this, and all I'm gonna do is just rub this in to my head. All right, so once the witch hazel dries up a little bit, the last and final step that I like to do is use some type of protective cream to help with razor bumps and ingrown hairs, okay? Now, my favorite go-to is Bump Patrol. When I was at Walmart, they didn't have any more Bump Patrol. I might have to order it online, but that works really well when it comes to razor bumps and ingrown hairs, especially on the back of my neck. Surprisingly, even when I use my liners, I still get bumps on the back of my neck sometimes. And sometimes I do go a little bit lower with the razor on accident, and that causes bumps. So using that Bump Patrol really helps when it comes to dealing with that. And, you know, I may get a couple here and there on top of the head also. But like I said, they didn't have the Bump Patrol. And the next best thing to that that I've used is Bump Stopper. All right, this is the Bump Stopper 2, okay? And let me show you guys really quick. As you guys can see, I've been using this for a while now, and all I do is take a little bit out. This is more like a cream. The Bump Patrol is more like a liquid. Take a little bit, and all I'm gonna do is just massage this into my head. So with that final step, man, I am completely 100% ready to go. The head has a nice clean look to it. It feels good to the touch. You know, it's also protected with that Bump Stopper. And I'm ready to go, man. Now with that, fellas, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the video was helpful. Again, I know a lot of people do different things when it comes to shaving your head. You know, some people prefer to go against the grain. You know, a lot of us go with the grain. A lot of us use different tools, from straight razors to safety razors, all type of stuff, you know. But I just found using Noxzema, the benefits that I get with Noxzema, and using a 4-blade or maybe even a 5-blade. I'll probably try a 5-blade next time. But using something like this makes the whole process a lot faster and easier, and it's gonna give my head a nice clean finish, okay? So again, fellas, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, man, do your boy D-Hyde a big solid and hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. It helps the video get out to more people. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, that way you guys are notified every time I drop a new video. And if you guys want to see how I fade the beard into the bald head, definitely click on the card that pops up and it'll take you directly there. So with all that, fellas, listen, you guys continue to stay blessed, stay safe, man. Take care of yourselves, you and your family. This is your boy D-Hyde, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace out.